They say the young shall lead, right? I say that because I'm 50 years old and I'm so inspired by Dontay and his beautiful wife, Hannah. Thank you guys. I looked at your diabetes video, Hannah, regarding how your boyfriend at the time reacted to your diabetes diagnosis. And I remember when I was diagnosed. I was diagnosed in 2002, and I wasn't married at the time, but I remember the earlier stages of dating my husband and how much I didn't want him to know. At first, I was like really ashamed of it. It wasn't a very, sexy thing. So I thought, and of course I was wrong. But, when you're trying to woo somebody or you want somebody in your life, you know, you always equate health challenges as not attractive. And I look back on that now and I'm like, oh my God, um, how dumb I was to think that, or insecure. Um, that could be further from the truth. But I remember how scared I was. I remember hiding my diabetes kit in my purse or just not checking my blood sugars in front of him when we were dating. And of course, in 2002, he was just my best friend at the time. But fast forwarding towards, I would say, 2006, 7, when we made it official in 2007. But I just remember um, just not wanting to share that life. And I would say maybe 2 years later is when I wanted to let him in on my health journey. You know, what a journey it was. It still is a journey. And all that hiding, that concern of, you know, the fear of abandonment, who wants to be with someone who has a health challenge? Those were my thoughts. And further from the truth, it seems like he loved me even more, actually. Very caring, very concerned. If you hear my mom snoring in the background, I'm caretaking today, you guys. Um, and going back to him finding out and me sharing, you know, he stood by my side, you know. 2025, we're still married. Um, Diabetes, oh my gosh, it is challenging because you are you want to live still that life that was um, when you weren't diagnosed, and you still want to eat those great things that make you feel good, um, candy and chocolate, fried foods. Um, but it is a process because you can still have and eat things that are not so great, but you have to learn how to, it's science, to switch out. Um, if you have that cheeseburger, don't eat the fries, Um, if you want a piece of candy, just have a few pieces, but not the whole box. you know? So it's a science, and then you figure out what you can have, don't have, um, the full sugary drink, but switch it out, with a Coke Zero or Pepsi Zero, or instead of having um, a latte with sugar, use stevia, you know, or other alternatives, agave. Um, I have stopped using Splenda because that's not so great for your body, and in fact, it makes you crave more sugar. The yellow packets. But anyways, getting back to Dante and Hannah, listen, I just started watching you guys. I am a fan. I'm not done with looking at all of your content. I have been trying to figure out, uh, you know, being a creator. And I started last year in November. I created the channel, but making videos, I would say February. And I just was doing, recording current events. Didn't really think to consistently vlog about my life. I did, you know, um, videos, here and there about my life and family life and my alopecia hair loss journey. But to hear that YouTube is helping small creators like me and countless others get a chance to monetize has you guys, Dante, Hannah, you have restored me. Um, and I also met a new person on the way to my mom's this morning, and she was also bragging about you. Her name is Life with God's Girl. Shout out to her. When she told me about, just upload, just like you've been telling us, Dante and Hannah, this is your, this is another job for me that I'm in control of this. Not someone, putting me down or micromanaging me or making me feel um, bad about who I am. I am the person that's creating this, and that I need to get out of my way. Pretty much, that wasn't her verbatim words, but she was saying, what, just have faith in yourself, and the same thing that you've been saying, Dante and Hannah. Just upload and record about your life, and I intend on doing it. Um, Not only will this help me, but you, you know, monetary, of course, financially, which what a blessing that would be. But therapeutic. I got so much to talk about. Things that I have been wondering if anyone's out there that's going through it, you know, especially things at 50. Found out um, that the sister I just mentioned, she's 50, and I'm in the same boat. You know, I don't have an emergency fund, you know, um, and I definitely I have been starting to just even put a little bit here and there aside, just start building. Um, I just want to continue with this YouTube, you know, um, creating content because I've always loved talking. I love always reaching out to people. I've been doing it for a long time. Um, Not on YouTube, of course, but just in life. It's been a part of me since I was a little girl, and I talked about my little goofy story about, being in the seventh grade in metal shop. I know I sound old. I don't think they have metal shop anymore. But in metal shop one day, We were supposed to be creating, you know, things with metal with a blowtorch. But instead, my blowtorch um, was microphone instead. And I had all of my classmates sit in a chair, and in that classroom was Harpo Studios. I was pretending to be Oprah. Okay, this was in 1987, 88. And I say 87 and 88 because that was the fall and spring year of my seventh grade year. And I was interviewing people like how Oprah's earlier days, for people that are familiar with Oprah Winfrey, the Oprah Winfrey Show, she used to have her microphone and, talk to her audience, and that's what I was doing. So I was made to talk. One of these days I may have a podcast or interview people. Who knows? The sky's the limit. But the fact that I'm talking to you, thank you again, because I'm not going to lie, Dontay and Hannah, I have been sometimes unsure. Could this dream really be my reality? I have, I'm one of the underdogs, if you know what I mean. The girl that um, people have doubted. And sorry, I'm about to get a little emotional. But kind of, the girl in the corner. And that person that doesn't have opportunities fall in her lap sometimes. And I'm tired of telling that story. And I'm going to tell a new story. And I am going to be that girl that's going to be successful. And I'm not going to worry about anybody choosing me. This is my channel. I'm going to upload and I'm going to get out of my way. Okay? And I'm going to continue to look at creators like you guys and others. Okay? Um, just also saw a brother just get it, you know, another small creator. Let's support each other. 2025, we are all going to win. I am so proud of you, Dontay, and your beautiful wife, Hannah, for setting the, um, the tone and sharing. Because just like what Just Get It said on one of his videos, I've reached out to so many creators and asking them, and even not even, for free, asking them, hey, how do we do this? How do you do that? For you to make it so plain, thank you. Um, I remember I spent $497 to a creator. And I will say this, interesting conversation, but I find it fascinating, all the tools that you give step by step that you did for free. I remember reaching out to that person saying, hey, you said that I can always reach out to you. I'm having trouble. Because out of that $497, it just, for some reason, I was expecting more of a, what you guys do. Just telling me what, your advice and what works. And I'm thinking, wow. And I don't regret anything. Like I said, I did learn a little bit, got a little bit of my money's worth, but I want to say that, wow, God, that money could have been for you guys, because you have propelled me. I feel so confident. I do. Um, but anyways, thank you guys. I could go on and on. God bless you. Happy New Year. And I'm going to continue to support and scream all of you guys' names. Have a blessed day. Bye. Oh, yeah. Look, I'm so excited. Forgot to say like and subscribe and thumbs up, comment if you care. To all of my small creators and also my Caspi Cake catchers, and also my family, the Rumble channel. God bless you guys. They were the ones that have started out with me, you know. Thank you.